season?
Yeah.
Okay, so practice starts for basketball on October 26th this year. So we'll actually be doing some conditioning a couple weeks before that, starting to get the girls in shape, and then practice starts on the 26th. Games start in mid-November, like right before Thanksgiving will be our first game for the season.
How will you plan to guide this season?
Really, as far as guiding the season, I think it's for the coach, it's kind of about recognizing what your strengths are, who are your, who's going to work well on each spot, and what kind of plays, what kind of schemes can I come up with that will help those people be successful in their areas. So I really got to focus in on a 2 or 3 different things this year and make sure that I'm getting the ball to those places so we're successful. And then the other thing is knowing that next year when I lose a lot of these players that are kind of seasoned players, this year I've got to make sure I'm adding in some new folks, moving them in and getting them some good experience this year so that when next year rolls around, I still have some players ready to get on the floor and take control.
How will this benefit you in the future?
Well, like I said, I have to bring in some new people because I've got a lot of great ones for this season, but I've also got a lot of young players, and there's kind of a gap in between the two. So making sure I get those young players to rise to the occasion so that next year they're ready to go. And it's always hard for a coach if you feel like it's a rebuilding year when you lose a lot of people. That's not the way I want to feel next year. I want to feel like we're just ready to go again. We're going to be in the top of the crew in our region. I don't have any plans to be dropping low in the region, so we got to keep moving forward.
How do you think this season will succeed?
Last year we ended up in the Sweet 16 in the state tournaments, which was the first time in quite a while that we've done that. So we were very successful. A lot of my players are returning again. So I feel like our expectation, my expectation, and the expectation of those players is that we will be back to that part again, hopefully moving beyond that. So we're in an all new region this year in sports. A lot of people may not realize that, but all the teams that we were going against last year, it's totally different this year. So it's kind of a lot of unknowns for us, but still, I know that I have some great players going out on the floor, and I feel like we should have a successful season.
And